Hello, hello, my beautiful Leos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 16th to the 28th. Let's see what we have here for your download message and the theme of your reading. You've got the card sensitivity. Let's see what your cards are here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week? Alrighty, let's see what we have. Let's cut this deck. Coming in with your first row, you've been given the Queen of Cups, followed by the Eight of Swords, followed by the Five of Cups. In your focus part of the reading, you have the Two of Wands, you have the Hermit, and you have the Six of Cups. In the center position, you've been given the King of Wands, followed by the Ten of Swords, followed by the Two of Cups. Messages from Spirit and your guides. You have the Nine of Swords, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Hangman. End of the week, possible future energy. You've been given, good card, the Sun, the High Priestess, and your final card is that of the Six of Swords. So sensitivity is your theme this week. You might be feeling a little bit sensitive this week. Maybe you're overcoming some sort of, procedure that you've had medically, or maybe you are just, when we don't get our rest, we tend to be sensitive too. But for whatever reason, you could be feeling sensitive. Keep that in mind when you're communicating with anybody, that you try not to take things too personal. And you'll be able to push through this. Often we feel sensitive when we take everything personal. Okay, so try not to do that this week. Coming in with your first row, you've been given gestures, and it says you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. So this is kind of that give and take, do unto others type of card. You may be receiving some sort of help in the form of time, effort, support, love, maybe money, and maybe even just advice. But you could be the one initiating that to help someone else out this week too. Coming in with this, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Queen of Cups. So the Five of Cups is that card of losing yourself in the past, thinking about, things that happened in the past. And often we think about our failures, our disappointments, things that didn't work out, the how comes, the what ifs. This is a card that says don't lose yourself there. Okay, don't stay there too long, because if you do, it'll attach itself to you, and it'll hold you back from moving forward and realizing there's beautiful new opportunities ahead of you. So keep your eye on the prize, move forward, wipe up that spilt milk, and remember and learn from the lesson it taught you. The Eight of Swords is that stinking thinking card. This is a card that says you're presuming and assuming the worst of a situation. Maybe you're doting on the failure or the disappointments in the past, and you're thinking, they didn't like it, it's not going to come in, I'm not going to come out ahead, blah, 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 blah. And this is a card that says you're presuming and assuming the worst outcome before it even happens. Oh, my beautiful Leos, please step out of your way. You are the king of the jungle. Hear me roar. Step out of your own way, because you're going to sabotage yourself by bringing in that karma that you don't need. Just let the chips fall where they may. Okay, this is the card of presuming and assuming. You're not seeing the whole picture clearly. Get all the information you need before you start worrying. Then you can put your mind at ease. The Queen of Cups, take your time, step back. She's the ultimate healer. She gives, and then what happens? She can wear herself out, deplete her energy, and become to resent it. This is a card that says step back, take a breath. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head and worry. Okay, this is the card of recharging, rejuvenating, recuperating, and refocusing. Take your time out. Okay, knows a full sentence. They can be mad till they're glad. Oh well. And you have that right. Okay, so step back. Don't worry so much. Coming in next, in your focus part of the reading, you've got the award card, and it says, this is your money and career card, and it says award, winning money, payoff for effort, recognition, and your career could involve advancement, professional work, and fame. So you're standing out, you're getting noticed. This is a card that says you have the ability to step out there and walk in your own limelight, in your spotlight. This card says you're going to get recognition and you're going to get commended for something that you're doing well. So some of you might be winning something in the form of an award, or you're getting paid an extra bonus, or you're going to win some money. And for the efforts that you've been putting out there, you're getting recognition. And maybe it's going to bring you an advancement here. Your work could be very professional, and you could be, it says fame. You're bringing all that fame into yourself because you're unique, you're talented, and keep moving in that direction, my beautiful Leos. You've got the Six of Cups, you've got the Hermit, and you've got the Two of Wands. Six of Cups could be a reconciliation, could be connection with somebody you haven't seen in a long time, maybe somebody who lives at a distance or became distant in the past. You may even be just reminiscing and romanticizing about your past as far as your childhood goes. This is a time, if someone does step forward at this time, both of you have probably matured, and you can laugh about the mistakes and the situations that happened way back when you were young. And know that, this person is very loyal and very faithful. Enjoy the company if somebody is stepping forward. This is also the card of maybe entertaining children and tapping into that inner child and enjoying it. The Hermit says you're doing some self-reflection, some of you, thinking about what it is you want to do. And you've had to pull back to do that. Also with the Queen of Cups, right? Rejuvenating, recharging, to refocus. You could be connecting with people who are where you want to be. You see the success and the happiness and the peace within them, and you're tapping into that. These could be called mentors, learning something from their wisdom and being able to take that advice to give you the confidence to move forward, and also the light the path for other people. You could be thinking about coaching and doing things like that as well. Teach, preaching, and conveying information. Now, the Two of Wands comes in. The Two of Wands is that card of moving forward. It's the card of partnership, duality. You could be thinking about bringing somebody else into your circle. It could be professional. Maybe you're thinking about bringing somebody into your circle at work, or partnering up with somebody at work. You could be planning a business trip or a pleasure trip, or combining the both. But, you are looking towards your future with vision. Okay, this is a great card of moving forward. Coming in the center position, which is your help, hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card Author. And I love that it comes in with the Galaxy jars. And they are your talents, your gifts, and areas of unrealized potential that you have within you. Here it says your words will have a great impact on those who read them. So we talked about that, being able to go out and light the path for other people, convey information to other people. I think that what you're doing here is perhaps you could be writing a book, you could be editing a book, you could be selling a book, composing it, and reading a book. But the thing here is you have the ability to do that. Okay, if everybody has a book within them, it's just a matter of timing and bringing it out. So some of you might be thinking about writing a book about a topic that's close to your heart. Your words and what you say have a bearing on other people. Now, coming in with that, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords, and you have the King of Wands. The Two of Cups is clear and concise communication, right? This could be somebody new coming in love, partnership in love, or partnership in business. The two of you could be very different, and it's okay, but I don't see you locking horns. What I see you is communicating well, conveying information clear and concise to each other. This could be a beautiful, beautiful partnership of some sort, whether it's in romance or in business. The Ten of Swords says you're up on your feet and back in the game. Okay, this is a card that says you've overcome, some great, great obstacles. You may have felt as though you were held back, constrained, locked up, and sometimes feeling stabbed in the back and betrayed. But you learned from the lesson, and it's over. And you're walking in a new direction now. You're heading into a brighter new future. Let it go, learn from the lesson, and this is a brand new beginning for you, a good one. The King of Wands is stay focused. Yes, he goes big or he goes home. He doesn't allow anybody. He is the king of the jungle. Here you are, Leo, the king of the jungle, being able to go after your goals. You have a great ability to be your own leader and to communicate well with others. You're focused. You're honed in on some beautiful new project or new goal that you're going after, and you're on your feet determined to do it. Wow. Now, coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've been given the card Treatment, and it says healing, comfort, surgery, and repair. So some of you may have had some sort of a procedure that was medical, and you're taking time to heal, and please do that. Okay, don't rush. Stay focused, stay positive, believe that this is going to work, and you will go through a healing process, whether it's mental, spiritual, or physical. Okay, you're getting the comfort that you need by taking the time. All right, so you will repair. You're going through a recuperation period. Coming in with that, you have the Hangman, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, the Hangman, sitting in limbo, hanging in limbo, not doing anything too quickly. This card says that you have time to think about what you want to do once you overcome this healing process, perhaps. But this can also indicate that you're just at a slow pace right now. Things are moving slowly, maybe not as quick as you want, but that's okay. It gives you the time to look at things from a wider, broader perspective. That's what she's doing. That's why she's pictured here upside down, so that you don't overlook something that you might not have seen. Okay, you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. Once you see what it is you want, you've got that clear sight line, you're going to hit the ground running and be able to go freely towards that goal. The Hierophant. Yeah, you're going through some sort of an enlightenment, an ascension. You could be climbing that ladder towards a higher spirituality, bringing new people into your circle. They could be spiritual people, or just new friends that are on the same wavelength and planet that you are, that have the same goals that you do. This is a card that says you could be doing things more traditional, and it could also have to do with the church. It has to do with marriage and maybe events that happen at a church, a wedding, an engagement, a baptismal. It could be anything like that too. The Nine of Swords. Yeah. You got to get out of your head. You got to stop worrying here. We had the 8, now we have the 9. You could lose sleep over this issue. Stay positive. You're going to be okay. You're going through a repair here. You're going through a healing. You're going to be okay, right? Tap into your higher self. Know that Spirit's got your back. Coming in with the last card, which is your angel card number, you've got 1616. So this is a number 14 broken down into a 5. 5, I always say, that's my life number, but 5 is a card of change, challenge, and the ability to overcome them. But this is recovery, okay? Here we go. Mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. Here you go. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Wow. You're on your feet. You could be writing that book about a situation in your own life. Maybe it's an autobiography. Maybe it's a self-help book. Maybe it's something like that you're going to be doing that can help other people overcome their trials as well. Now, coming in with that, you have the 6 of Swords, you have the High Priestess, and look at that Sun. Yes, you're on your feet, as I had said, okay? You're back in the game, and you've made a calculated decision to leave the troubled waters and go to calmer shores. You're moving from a situation that might not have been bringing you in the return and the rewards for the hard work and effort you were putting into it. And you're realizing that, well, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to move on. I'm not going back to that position. So it's almost as though you're being guided. This is a new way for you to go. There will always be some sort of challenges along the way. You don't throw a rowboat in the ocean and not expect a storm or a wave to come in. But you're going to be okay because you know that moving forward is your best option and best resolution. The High Priestess comes in and you're planning something here. You're looking into a situation that's made you change direction. This is a card that says you find out the information, you go into the background and you get the information that you need. She sits there cool, calm, and collected because if something didn't feel right, look right, she tapped into that with her intuition and her gut feeling. That little voice of reason says, you better find out about this before you move forward. The Sun comes in. Beautiful karma, beautiful energy. You're walking in your own spotlight now. This is a card of dreams coming true. This is a card of healing, recovery, happiness, ultimate happiness, being able to have a clear sight line now where it is you want to go towards your goals in your future. Wow. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Leos, this is your general tarot and oracle messages for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful Leos.